Ever felt like you're being tested? Here are some signs, according to the Bible, that God might be testing your faith. Number 1. Unanswered prayers. Just like Daniel in the lion's den, sometimes our prayers seem to echo into silence. But remember, Daniel's faith was tested before his miraculous deliverance. Daniel prayed for guidance and protection, and although it seemed like God was silent, he was working behind the scenes. When you pray and don't see immediate answers, think of it as an opportunity for your faith to grow. During these times, keep a prayer journal. Write down your prayers and revisit them. Often you'll find that God answers in ways you didn't expect. Remember, God's timing is perfect. Number 2. Facing giants. Just as David stood before Goliath, the giants in your life, whether challenges at work, in relationships, or personal struggles, are tests of faith. David wasn't deterred by Goliath's size because he knew God was bigger. Your giants are not there to defeat you, but to strengthen your trust in God's power over any obstacle. Identify the giants in your life. Write them down, and next to each one, note how God's power can help you overcome them. Pray specifically for strength and courage to face these challenges. Number 3. Unexpected losses. The story of Job is a powerful testament to enduring faith amidst loss. Job lost everything he held dear and was left wondering why. In these moments of profound vulnerability, his unwavering trust in God's plan was forged. Job's story teaches us that faith isn't about having everything go right, but trusting God even when everything goes wrong. Reflect on a time you've experienced loss. How did you see God working through that situation? It's important to lean on your faith community during such times and remember that God's plan is often beyond our understanding. Number 4. Closed doors. When Moses faced the Red Sea, it seemed like the end of the road. But that closed door was a setup for a miraculous display of God's power. Similarly, when you encounter closed doors in life, it's an opportunity to trust that God is leading you towards a Red Sea moment of your own. Practical application. Think about a time when a door closed in your life. Did another opportunity open up later? Keep a list of these moments to remind yourself of God's faithfulness. Remember, a closed door might just be a redirection towards something greater. Number 5. Isolation. In the story of Elijah, Elijah felt utterly alone in his battle against the prophets of Baal. He felt unsupported and misunderstood. But in his isolation, God spoke to him in a still small voice, reminding him that he was never truly alone. Similarly, in moments of isolation, remember that God is with you, using these times to speak into your heart. When you feel isolated, take time to be still and listen for God's voice. Engage in activities that draw you closer to Him, like reading the Bible, praying, or spending time in nature. Reach out to friends or a faith group for support and encouragement. These tests of faith aren't meant to break you, but to build you. Like gold refined by fire, your faith emerges stronger, purer, ready to shine for the world to see. Remember, faith isn't about never having doubts or questions. It's about trusting God despite them. Drop an amen if you have God in your heart.